Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general collective reading for whoever Spirit would like to pass messages on for. I hope you guys are all doing well. This is Monday here today. We are just approaching 8 p.m. I hope you guys are all doing very well. Did you have a nice Halloween? How was the blue moon for everybody? Hi, welcome. Welcome. This is a general collective reading. I hope you're doing very well. How was your blue moon Halloween? How's everyone doing here? As you can hear, we've got fireworks in the background. We have Guy Fawkes Night coming up this week. Hello, Egyptian Warrior. I hope you're doing well. Quintina, thank you so much for your kind, generous gift. I appreciate you. That's very sweet of you. You've really cheered me up. How are you doing? You okay? How are you getting on? Hi, Brittany. Hope you're doing well. How was your full moon? How was your Halloween? I'm using the candle that I made on Halloween. We're burning the candle today. Apologies for the lateness. We are going into lockdown over in the UK on Thursday, and my shopping was ordered before the live, and because people are now stocking up on absolutely everything, the shopping took a long time to get here, so I had to unpack everything. So yes, we are going into lockdown for 4 weeks starting from Thursday. The atmosphere in the UK at the moment is not great, if I'm totally honest with you. Everyone is doing last minute things before lockdown begins. How's everyone doing? Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Hannah. Hope you're doing well. How was your full moon? Thanks, Brittany. Thank you. Yeah, everything's shutting, basically. Everyone is stockpiling food as we talk. Egyptian Warrior, I was just about to ask if you've got enough supplies. I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't change my order because I'm not going to stock up. I don't think that that's a good idea. I feel like, listen, I don't like the idea of, my mum was the same. We're not stockpiling. This area we have, we're pretty good actually. There's a support network around this area where people reach out to the vulnerable people and make sure everything's good. I'm not about to stockpile and take it away from someone who's elderly or vulnerable. So, you know, I've got my car, I can always walk. I did that last time. I was walking, carrying shopping last time. I'll do it again, but I've got my car this time up and running. My family's, yeah, as far as I know, they're doing okay. Yeah, as far as I know. How's yours? Yeah, I'm not stockpiling. If I'm totally honest with you, today there was definitely a shift. My brother got back from work and there was just the energy was not great. So there's definitely a turn in the air here in this country. But we have 4 weeks, and I'm sure at some point in time after the 4 weeks we may even extend that, but it is what it is. There's not a lot anyone can do here. So, oh, that's good, Rebecca. I'm glad everyone's doing well. Yeah, thank you so much, Quintina. I really appreciate you. So we are trying to get our living quarters in order so that we are, I mean, my situation doesn't change. I stay in anyway and I work, but the house is going to be very busy. The internet is going to be affected. I've got my backup internet here, so this time that won't be an issue, unless everyone else is doing the same option as me, and then the internet may be an issue. So we will see how we get on there. But as I predicted, November time the energy is not great. So we just try and get on with it and see how we get on. We take a day at a time. And yeah, how was everyone's Halloween? If I haven't already asked you, how was the full moon for you guys? Thank you for the 6 likes, and for the viewers watching, I appreciate you. If I haven't said hello to you, hi Maria, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well there. So let's have a look to see what the messages are. We've got all the nice candles that I made on the full moon out, and the energy is really beautiful. I've got my moon water here, and I've got all my crystals that have been charged under the moon as well. The candles have got absolutely beautiful energy to them. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I obviously was, you know, putting a little bit of manifestation in there when we were opening the candle, making the candles. But it's really lovely. When I lit the candle, I could feel that hot. It was beautiful energy. Mine was meh, to be honest. Energy got me a bit. Yeah, the full moon. I did a Twitch stream, and beautiful energy. I had one issue. That issue was swiftly removed. I was like, and then after that, like you said, it was a bit like meh. I set up an altar on my dining room table, not taking it down for a few days yet. Got candles burning on there too. Beautiful energy, isn't it? I did go out and have a little talk with the moon on the full moon, and it was a beautiful understated energy, very, very Taurus energy. Obviously, it was a Taurus moon. Stealth is how I want to say it. There was an understated element to it, but I like that energy because it's a Taurus energy, although it was opposing my Uranus, and it was conjunct in Uranus in Taurus. Egyptian, I felt exhausted too, but figured daylight savings. See, our clocks went forward last weekend, and I'm assuming yours went this weekend. Now I'm going to have to go back over all my client timings and make sure that I'm accurate with the timings there, because I've got a feeling my schedule's going to be messed up this week. I slept I had a day off yesterday, everyone. I had a day. Can anyone believe I had a day off? I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. It was, how weird is it that the minute like they announced lockdown, I'd automatically saved the day off, and I was like, you guys, my guides told me to do it, and I was like, okay, I see you. You could have told me why, but okay, you're preparing me. I took a nice salt bath under the full moon. Yep, same. I did my offering. I sat down with my ancestors. Yeah, had a nice little chit chat with the ancestors and caught up, and they told me a few bits of information that I've taken on board. I gave my offering. I saw my notification, was surprised you came on around 3 and not. How was your day off? Did you get to enjoy it? I feel like you already know me. I slept. That's basically what I ended up sleeping. I slept for 12 hours. And I woke up and I was like, oh my goodness, now I'm tired again. So I woke up and was knackered, and then I was like, I want to sleep a little bit more. And I was like, I can do that today. So yeah, I had a fire in my room on the full moon. I actually had a fire in my room. My microphone is no longer. Not sure if you can see that, but there's the remnants is here. The microphone was burnt. Yeah, so that's always good. Yes, mate. Yeah. Oh yeah. I was like, great. Okay, awesome. Hello, November. Like, well, I mean, I did say, I was like, there's something a little bit off about November's energy. Yeah, people. There's some interesting characters around. So we just move on. We send any issues upstairs and let them deal with it, and we move forward. That's basically all you can do. Okay, guys, let's have a look. Let's see what the messages are for today. I hope everyone, you know, is having a positive week. I know that we're only just starting this new week, but I'm just going to try and do. That's all we can do is just take a day at a time and you know, do the best we can. So let's have a look. What are the messages, Spirit? My nose is running already. Great. Oh. Yep. I knew this was going to come up. They're saying, hold up. We've got the Fool in reverse. Hold up. Can you see the ladder in the foot? Oh, by the way, do you like my unicorn nails? You can't really see them in this light. I'm a bit gutted. They're like unicorn colour. And can I just say, I was painting my nails and I was buzzing because I was like, now I feel, yes, my unicorn nails. Anyway, I had to give that. They're like an iridescent. It's a little bit like my crystals. I don't know. Yeah, I bought it and it's cheered me up. So, you know, it's the little things. You got to be thankful for the little things. It's how it works. And I was buzzing when I put that on. And guess what? I've got sushi to eat tonight. It's my favorite. We've got to be thankful. Yay. Oh, trust me, I've got the whole shebang. I've got the whole shebang. I've got my I'm going to do my individual lashes. I've got my teeth whitening. I've got some other bits and pieces that I'm going to order for pampering. So exactly as you said, I've got some masks. Oh, don't you worry about that. We're going to be pampering ourselves over here when I get a minute to actually do that. Yeah, I absolutely love it. Sushi is one of my favorite things ever. And I've got my moon water here, which I've got quite a lot of it. So we're all set. Wow, do you do your own lashes? No, these are the strips, but I did buy some ones to do my own lashes. So I thought, you know, we'll mix it up a bit, see, because I'm bored of sticking lashes on now. And, you know, anything that can save me a bit of time, then we'll do it. Yeah, I feel like I want to also get some crimper as well because I want mermaid hair. I've decided I'm going to have mermaid lashes and mermaid hair. Did you do your own acrylics? Did you do your own acrylics? Lovely. I mean, these are my actual nails, so I don't actually need acrylics, but you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I'm just mixing everything up a little bit here. You're cheap. Well, I mean, if you go and I mean, you're in, I think, America, aren't you? I mean, over here, this is why I bought some unicorn nail varnish because I was like, to be honest with you, I bought it before and then they announced we're going into lockdown. We had a systematic lockdown when we had different tiers being closed down first, like some parts of the country closed and others not. And now, yeah, Thursday. So I'm just going to slowly, you know, order in some bits and pieces so that I can do everything here. I've got enough shower gel to last me and everything else. And my shampoo I've just ordered. So, yeah, everything else we'll worry about at another point. 125 bucks for my toes and nails. I did them for 13 bucks in 5 hours. Well, there you go. That's brilliant, isn't it? That's a decent saving. That. See, my friend does eyelashes, but I'm you know, we're not going to get to do that. So because obviously we're in lockdown. Unicorn nails is an awesome idea. See, this is I mean, it's the iridescent color, but yeah, I wanted unicorn nails. Honestly, if I'm totally honest with you, you may even see like a mermaid here at one point because I feel like I want to crimp my hair. I don't know. I feel like I know there's nothing better to do when you're in lockdown, is there, than just sort of play around with it. So you may even turn on and there's going to be me sat here with like a mermaid outfit. We're next. I mean, you've got an election though. You've got your election coming up. I feel like possibly after that you guys may. But we did that last time. We went into lockdown it felt like 4 years when we did the first lockdown, but we went into lockdown before you guys before. But yeah, there's a lot of shifts coming up here, guys. I'm telling you, just whatever you do, we ride the wave. We ride the wave. That's it. We work with what we're given. And yeah, we just have to get through. I keep telling myself we just have to get through November because I feel like it does get easier after that. I had the same face. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, it's only because the last I mean, I'm not going to lie. My last lockdown, if it was anywhere else, I'm living with muggles, guys. So there's a distinct lack of awareness, and so we just have to try and do what we can. There's a massive distinct lack of awareness. We've got next door that I don't know what I'm surprised when I don't go outside that there's like a 15-star complex, super complex entertainment system next door because the amount of drilling and DIY work they're doing, I'm expecting to see a castle when I walk outside and like some super hotel complex, but no, I don't know what they're doing in there, but As long as they get it out of the way before I'm locked in this house, it's fine. You're in Michigan, are you? Danielle, where are you located? I'm in Pennsylvania's government's crazy, so it's only a matter of time. Yeah. I think I'd rather your government than ours, to be totally honest with you. I think I'd rather close-ish. So we've got the Fool here, and can you see we've got a ladder that's shown in this card? It's showing a bit of a dip in a reality here. It's like a connection point into reality, but the Fool is reversed. We've got a disconnect here around, this is how I want to say it. Why do I feel like between now and the 13th, this is like no man's land energy? I don't know why I want to say that. You're in Texas, aren't you, Egyptian warrior? Most likely in 2 more weeks, who knows? Hello, Geeta. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to this general collective reading. Am I taking questions? I'm doing a general collective reading. So the Fool in reverse, it's like a bit of a false start here. And then we've got the Muse of Emotions. We've got a Muse of Emotions. Can you see the mirroring effect here? Hi, Karen. I hope you're doing well. Danielle, my governor's rights were stripped. The people fought her. Craziness, pure nuts here. I mean, I'll be really honest with you, Danielle. Good. I'm glad the people did fight her, because I've got to be a bit careful what I'm saying here. But I've never in this we queue. We don't. There's no one fighting for anything in this country. Everyone's just sat waiting for, in an orderly fashion, for people to allow us to be unlocked from our houses. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know our reputation in Britain is very much like that, but it's like sometimes you just think, can we just, why is everyone just being so subdued in this energy? She tried shutting everything down. Well, I mean, this is what's happening here. They shut McDonald's down and everyone just went, okay then. It's like, but everything shut, and I don't know, everyone just kind of went along with it, and I was like, don't know if that's no man's land as a kind of no direction. Sorry I'm late. What are y'all talking about? So we're in lockdown in this country from Thursday, and so everyone's just speculating where they are about what's going to be happening from their side of things. But I'm in the UK, and we've announced from Thursday for a month that we're in lockdown. So that was what we were discussing. But back to the reading. We're talking here about an energy between now and the 13th, where it's kind of a bit of an elusive energy. It's not really minimum, Lily, for a minimum of a month, minimum. I'll be honest with you, I think it'll be longer than that. I think they're just saying it because they know people. The first time was bad. The first time was bad enough, because there was no food anywhere. And I'm not even lying when I say that. There was no food. You couldn't buy food. My shopping delivery that I've just had ordered was late. So people are stockpiling again. Not much you can do. It's so it was pretty bad. In this country, they are in panic mode. Yeah, in this country, the people. I'm not. I'm in this house working anyway. I feel like I'm in a different time zone, but in this country, it's weird. But I notice it when I see my brother and mum coming in and out of work, where they're just in this weird energy. You can tell the mood outside. And like I say, I'm usually working anyway, so I don't really get to see the outside world. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, the energy's turned in this country big time. Yeah. It's like flour. You can't get flour. It's like limited. We couldn't get sweet corn last time. There was no sweet corn either. It was weird. So the Muse of Emotions, we've got a mirror going on here. It's like a mirroring. Do you remember in the last reading we talked about a turning of the tides? I don't think in fact, that was on Twitch on Saturday. We talked about an energy where things are going to turn, where everything you're expecting is there's a sort of twist of events here. You're going to be investing over the next few weeks of this. It's a false start. It's this fall. It's like here we go. We've got this new moon. Let's head towards, because again, don't forget, but until the new moon happens, we're in this energy of pause almost until the new moon happens around the middle of the month. Then we can start progressing. And I feel like obviously we've got the 11/11 portal, but I feel it's significant around the 13th. That's when you're going to see the real turn. The new moon is, let me just see when the new moon is actually. I haven't actually checked yet. I don't know if this is going to affect the internet. I'm hoping it won't. Let me just turn off. Let's see. Oh no, I've just clicked in a different, I've got notifications coming here, there and everywhere now. One sec, guys. Right, new moon. So the new moon is going to be on, no, why are you automatically typing in September, phone? That's not what month we're in. Why? They keep showing me September. This is the third time I've mentioned. So the new moon is on the 15th. Now that's interesting. But it's actually the night of the 14th that is the new moon. Yeah, it's the night of the 14th. So it's a day after. I want you to pay attention from the 13th up to the 15th. And because this is what I think they're trying to show us here. Let me turn off the internet so the stream doesn't get interrupted. There's this pause of this new energy with my unicorn nails. It's a false start. And can you see the ladder? There's a dip in the reality almost. There's this ladder that's reaching up to the reality, but there's a cutoff point. And again, she's not really, there's nothing grounded here. I want you to just watch between now and then. It will look like you're heading in a direction, but I feel like the 13th, you'll be moved into another direction without realizing it. They're saying pace yourself. Oh, don't tell me that. They're saying there's more to come. I knew November wasn't going to be great. Guys, I really hope you guys are all about the night of the 13th. Is that 1 week to 13th of from the 13th to the 14th? What's with the dream state you talked about earlier? I feel like the portal is around the 13th to the 14th because it's the new moon, right? I believe, and remember we talked about how there's this kind of delay almost. It's like what you think is going to happen is going to be a turn of events. I feel like we're going to invest in this energy. Oh, the dream state, I think you need to watch from the 13th to the 15th with the dream state. I think we're going to invest in this reality between now and the 13th, but I think we're being pulled into this. I don't know. I feel like we're just being pulled into this energy that isn't quite real. Hi, Hi, Joanna. Hope you're doing well. How's everything with you? Yikes. Yeah. Is it going to be a tough winter? I'm feeling. I mean, to be honest with you, November is, I picked up not the greatest energy, and I picked that up a few months ago. When I say it's not the greatest energy, I'm going to put it on the line and say this is probably one of the worst months, if I'm totally honest with you. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. December I don't feel is as bad because we're going to have Christmas, if I'm totally honest with you. Not that we're whether or not that's inside a house or outside a house, stressful, lol, but hanging in there. Hope things are well with you. Yeah, I'm okay. We're in lockdown from Thursday, but apart from that, you know, yeah, I relate, Joanna. It is, isn't it, at the moment? The energy is a bit weird, isn't it? So yeah, we just, anyway, let's have a look, see what the cards are saying here, because I'm speculating and I haven't read the cards yet. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Basically what I said earlier. The Eight of Swords. Hi, Kasana. Definitely the worst day ever. Oh dear. We've got the Eight of Swords here. So this is a bit mental entrapment. You think we might go, Joanna, I think you might be right there, mate. I think you might be right. I think they're already speculating about the winner, aren't they, over there? And from the looks of things, there's certain strong points, stronghold areas that you guys have that are, yeah, just what I would suggest you guys do is the run up between now and the 3rd. Maybe don't be out in public in the later evening area time. Because I feel like there's a lot of very hardcore views that, especially if you're discussing it in public, just be careful with that. Trapped in thoughts, but again, not seeing the way. We've got the 2 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. Now that adds up to a 10, which is endings. But also, can you see what I'm talking about here? There's a twist here. It's like not seeing that you're trapped in your own thoughts that could be causing an ending, but is it an ending? Because we don't have the Fool upright. It's not talking about a new beginning. It's like someone's going to end something here, and then they're going to want to come back and revisit it because someone's emotions haven't been taken into consideration. I feel that last month there's going to be a lot of bad riots. So guys, when you're putting, I'm sorry to say this, but when you're putting swearing in the chat, if I show it and then I keep showing it, they take the video off and they put it in this like little holding area, and then no one can watch it afterwards for like 2 days because they have to review that someone hasn't put something really terrible. So I'm going to have to hide that, Cassandra and Hannah. I apologize, but if I show it, if I keep putting show, then it causes an issue for the video. Now, I don't know why. I think, Cassandra, I think your message, I don't know why, but I think you were talking about something, you know, just be aware that if I don't show the message, that's why. No worries. Okay, so we've got people that are a bit confused mentally. And again, the 9 of materials, we've got independence here. We can't breathe. We can't leave our houses. Is there anything we can do? We can eat. And we can paint our nails unicorn colours. And damn it, if I turn up here dressed as a mermaid, then that's what I'm going to do, right? I'll have a little fancy dress. We can all dress up like, you know, random characters. No, I'm going to be pampering myself. Is it Frozen again? Oh, don't. Danielle, don't. I've just ordered a freaking load of different bits and pieces as well to, you know, I can't even leave my house to do that now. Unicorn colours, love it. Oh, well, you got to do something about this, haven't you? I just thought I'd order some nice nail varnish. Are you back? Are we back? They're talking about gaining independence. There's always next year. No, I've still got like 2 months of this year yet. Listen, I'm going to end up putting different coloured eyelashes on me. It's going to get to that point where I'm going to have like rainbow eye. In fact, that's not a bad idea. I've always wanted rainbow hair as well. Maybe I should do my hair rainbow coloured. Maybe I should research that when we get off this and be like, maybe I should just ruin my hair. Because every time I go to a hairdresser's to get that done and have it bleached, they're like, don't you dare ruin your hair. I was like, why not? I want rainbow. I wanted like rainbow colours. YOLO. Yeah, but my hair's going to break off. That's why they said it. And I do have someone I know that does hair colouring, but I don't know, we're in lockdown now. We've got 9 of Pentacles. So this is, can you see that portal? You know, when we talked about the portal on the 13th. Spirit are stepping in here. I'm just hearing, this is really interesting. Let me just tell you what they're telling me here. Okay, there's a block at the moment, and it's a deliberate block. Okay, has anyone made a decision very recently to stand away from something or to make a different decision? Because I feel like you're going to get a choice to do that very shortly if you haven't already. And again, it could have been. Is it still bad? Is it still frozen? How is it now? We're not even half an hour in. Is it back? It's because someone's just got back to the house, and so they're using the internet and it cuts off. This is going to, guys, I'm going to give you a heads up. I'm going to have to probably start using the other internet because this is going to get, the next month is going to be nightmare. Are we back, are we? Can I repeat? There's something, I mean, if you didn't hear it, it might not be for you. Let's just carry on. If it wasn't discussed, it might not be for you. Or if you couldn't hear it, it might not be for you. Let's see what they're going to show us. This is interesting. I've got goosebumps already. Did you hear it, Karen? You heard it, didn't you? Why do I feel like, Joanna, did you hear it? I feel like they're trying to give very specific messages here. I just keep... I'm going to be really honest with you. This, I've got goosebumps. There's some serious movement upstairs at the moment, to the point where I've got goosebumps. Did you hear it, Joanna? No one knows what's going on. Okay, this is how I want to say it. They don't want me to say anything. They don't want me to say anything. This is okay. Let me pull some cards. They don't want me to say anything. They're saying don't say anything. Hang on. Let me pull some cards. Brittany, I can't. If I'm not allowed to say anything, I'm not allowed to say anything. That's why the stream got cut off. They don't want me to say anything. Let's have a look. They don't want me to. Here we go. We've got totally different cards now. Okay. Between now and the 13th is no man's land. Between now and the 13th is no man's land, right? You conduct yourself as if spirit aren't watching, as you would do normally, right? There's a reason for it. People, I'll be real honest with you. If they're not giving me this to tell you, there's a reason. Either I keep asking them, they want to keep secrecy, but there's a reason. It's because people are missing things. I'm going to be honest with you. This is how I'm going to try and give what I can. There's different varying levels of awareness at the moment, right? There's people that are on the spiritual path that are looking, but they can't quite see what exactly is going on. The reason for that is because they're looking outward, they're not looking in. So I took a day off for a specific reason, because my guides asked me to. So my recommendation is if this is happening to you and you're not seeing it, you need to pull your energy back and try and have a look. There's right, then you don't need to figure it out. If there's pieces missing and you don't like it, this is what they're trying to show you in this reading. If they've disconnected it and I'm giving you the information, they don't want you to know this. And there's a reason for that. Because what did I say to you at the other stream? The first message that came in is you can learn a lot through chaos. That was the first message that came in. People will listen to the readings and then they're doing the opposite. I'm going to give you a heads up. Between now and the 13th is this period to let it run. Just let it run. And then when you get to the 13th up to the 15th, then to review it, because people are trying to control things too much. And this Scorpio season is not about, I mean, it's a controlling element, Scorpio, but Scorpio is about death and rebirth. If you're not letting something go, how can it rebirth? If you're on it and on it and on it and on it, how is it ever going to rebirth itself? It's not. So if they've disconnected that, it's because you're not meant to know. It's because your focus is probably so heavily on one area that spirit are like, what are you doing? You know, it's like me when I was focused in this work, my spirit's guide said, no, you have to take the Sunday off, to the point where I've even cancelled appointments. And I had someone that was arguing with me because how dare I take a Sunday off? And I was like, well, you're getting cancelled because I don't want to work with you now. You know, after you've expected me to do that, then that's a no, you know. But it's because they wanted me to disconnect from that energy long enough, which I did, to understand what's going on. Otherwise, I can't do my job, you know. So if you're in this energy, take a break, you know, like I can't do 4 weeks of non-stop work and not have a break. And that's what spirit was trying to show me. Then I can pass it on to you. So if you're in a situation where you feel like there's pieces missing, yeah, there's deliberate pieces missing for a reason, because you're not meant to know about it yet. You're not meant to be in that energy because you're missing something. That's why. So you need to just let it go. If you're holding on to anything at the moment, just let it go, because it's not, they're not going to show you that otherwise. It's Scorpio energies, it can be that controlling element, right? Because don't forget, you're trying to hold on to something tangible here, and Scorpio isn't tangible, it's that intuitive energy. Then it's not, you're not meant to understand it yet, Danielle. That's as simple as that. It's a control thing. So the 10 of Pentacles and the Star is, this is someone investing long term in their own healing here. Someone is not recognizing where to put their energy and time. Yeah, look, 4 of Cups. There's a rejection of putting energy and time into yourselves. That there's people's focuses are, the full moon energy was a very fixed energy. Okay, I feel like you guys are being lulled into a bit of a false sense of security here. And this is why they said to me, take a break after the full moon so I can disconnect my energy from it and then look at it again. And I was like, wow, yeah, that makes sense. If you are running into a situation and your energy is consistently the same and there hasn't been a shift from the full moon, course correction now and review it to the course correction, because you're about to head first into a situation on the 13th that is going to make you review the whole thing again. Overthinking, ego, whatever you want to call it, you know, it's the same thing. Yeah, willpower, self-confidence. Yeah. You're not, there's something you're not acknowledging here. Your investment in you is needing to be looked at, because this is the thing. There's a recalibration coming. I mean, look, we've got a staggered kind of balancing happening here, and they're bringing new energy forward, but no one's ready for this new energy yet. That's why we're being pulled back. I can't see it. If you can't see it, you're not meant to see it yet. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Are you feeling this energy, or are you trying to rush through it? Because I know for a fact after this reading, and then I've got one more reading, so I've got another hour and a half after this. That's it. I'm sitting and I'm doing research, and then I'm working with myself, because I'm not taking the next 2 weeks to avoid. I can't. You know, there's an avoidance here, energy that people are hence why we're in a lockdown. You got to remember, these things don't happen randomly. We need to focus on the heart center, because I'm already feeling out this chat, and there's a lot of heart centers that aren't being worked through here. I'm hearing denial as well. There's a lot of denial that I'm feeling out here that people aren't acknowledging, and so spirit are pulling everyone back. That's why there's been a staggered approach with this whole year. We're not cohesive. There's not a cohesive energy, and it's an emotional. The more in the Queen of Cups you are, the better. And that doesn't mean to say that you're letting people walk all over you. We just need to be receptive. And if we can't be receptive around people, we need to be alone and receptive. All right, in my opinion. Yeah, look, 6 of Pentacles. There's no balance here, and people aren't investing in themselves. Invest in myself. So for example, I want to check in with my guides. Like, I've checked in with my ancestors. I need to check in with my guides. I need to have a look and review my own personal development and my own spiritual journey. You know, there's things that I have to review within me, my healing, and also my goals that I want to make sure that my guides are happy with. And then when you're stripping that down, it's like my emotions, like, is there something that I need to release? You know, and I have to check in with my guides to do that. If I'm running head first into a situation and running 15,000 miles an hour, I'm not going to catch all these bits of information. And the reason my guides have asked me to take yesterday off was because they're saying, Jale, you need to slow down a bit, because we've had Mars in retrograde and you didn't slow down. So you need to now do that before we do start going. Because when Mars goes direct, things are going to start moving. And so if I haven't had a break, or if people haven't done the work, then this is going to be a bit of a nightmare. Hence why this portal around the 13th, where things are going to just turn. And if you're not, again, it's going to be the opposite of what you're expecting as well. The energy here is, because don't forget, Scorpio season is death and rebirth. And it continues until there's an ending point in transitioning into Sagittarius season. But there will be an end point, you know. No, that's Mercury on the 3rd. Mars doesn't go direct on the 3rd. Hi, Shining Star Melody. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. The 3 of materials are in reverse, so we're not working on. There's a lack of cohesion here. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, that's correct, Shining Star. Yeah, so we've got the 6 of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, all in reverse. So there's a lack of stability going on here, and Spirit are acknowledging that, and they're noticing it. We need to invest in our emotions. Again, we're in Scorpio season, which is all about the emotions. Yeah, look, 4 of Cups, 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups is ultimate emotional fulfillment, and 4 of Cups is a rejection of that. So are we rejecting our own emotional fulfillment for the sake of running towards something? Yeah, that's why they're pausing this for the next 13 odd days, 12 odd days, until this portal is going to shift everything. So this is why, if I was you, I'd be reinvesting in that. We've got the Emperor, control. There's too much control element going on here. There's too much. This is why I'm not going to sit and panic buy, because I'm sorry, but I'm not going to do that, you know. You've got to look at the Spirit are just the Emperor again. That's the second time the Emperor cards come out. That's a very strong masculine controlled energy. It's retreat time for rejuvenation. I went to retreat 2 days before the full moon to rebalance myself. This is exactly the point. I don't know if you just joined the chat, because this is what the point I was making a second ago. That's exactly the point I was making a second ago. Ideally, yes, but this is why we're stop, because people aren't doing that. People are trying to rush headfirst into something. There's a controlling element here. People are trying to figure out all kinds of things, and it's not. Yeah, look, Knight of Swords in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, Page of Cups. Time to give to yourself. We don't need to externalize that. We need to give back to ourselves. The Hierophant in the reverse. People aren't learning here. There's a distinct, and I'll be really honest with you, that has been so. Look at the lockdown we had, the first lockdown. I mean, I'll be really honest with you. I feel like I'm observing people, and I'm thinking, has anyone learned anything from this? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but it feels like there's a distinct disconnect when it comes to those kind of things, and that's fine. If everyone else wants to do that, no problem. I'm going to just take myself off and do what I need to do then, because do you know what I mean? I'm not missing a trick here, you know. And this is the time to do it. Before all these, the Mercury goes direct, the Mars goes direct. This is the time to do it here, you know. So Spirit are asking us to, again, invest in ourselves here. This is very important. What are you prepared to invest in yourself? The Wheel of Fortune. This is what you get, what you give. Karma. The wheel turns. The wheel turns. How much are you prepared to invest? The same as the offering on Halloween. Did you offer your ancestors? Did you give an offering? Did you thank your ancestors? 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. You can get what you know, you're basically investing here in you. So, you know, this is what I did for Halloween. I sat with my ancestors and gave an offering. I feel like I need to sit in meditation more deeply, breathe deeply, take more salt baths and get more sleep. Honor what emotion comes up, integrate. Yes, I did. Yeah. Yeah, and we have to listen to well, you don't have to, but I do. My ancestors gave me some pretty decent information as well. So And there was something that I didn't acknowledge, so I had to acknowledge that. And I thought, right, well, now I'm going to work on that. But now we've got that energy, we pull back and we try and work within. But yeah, this is a change of the tides here in wish fulfillment. There's definitely a karmic pull going on here with this Queen of Cups. And I don't know why, but it's like there's a heart chakra upgrade here. And so if we're not going within, we're going to miss that energy. This is how I want to say it. I don't know why, but I'm getting a heart chakra. There's two strings on a heart chakra here. And it's like they're trying to maneuver people's energy to a certain point. And it's this window of opportunity that, again, if you're not in that energy, you're going to miss it. Be very careful of that. So if you're running 100 miles an hour, make sure that you're pulling back enough where you can pick up on that energy, because Spirit is saying there's an important detail that's being overlooked. So Nine of Swords, that's going to help this fear energy, and Ace of Pentacles. It's an investment in upgrading your energy, because there's too much fear at the moment. Could feeling enlightened be opening heart chakra? I mean, enlightened is usually an alignment of the chakras. Heart chakra is usually an upgrade in what you can. They're talking about manifestation here, but the heart chakra, it depends what you're using it for. Oh, you're Hispanic, are you? Is this Day of the Dead, is it? Is this Day of the Dead? This is something very important for us to do. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm in agreement with you. It is very important. In my opinion, it's very important. I'm totally in agreement. It's mainly because I've got a very close connection to my grandparents, so I have to, I take time anyway. But yeah, Day of the Dead. I mean, one of my favorite ever films that I've recently watched, I hadn't ever watched a Disney, was the Disney film of, what's that Day of the Dead Disney film? I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, The Tower. The Tower. Do you see what I'm trying to say? There's an energy here that's coming in. Coco, that's the one. I love that film. I might have to watch that later, you know. Now I've cleared a bit of my schedule tonight, I might have to sit and watch that, because I do like that film. Yeah, Coco. There's something about that film, isn't there? So again, can you see the tower? This is a very unique tower. Can you see she's not grounded either? There's someone's about to walk headfirst into something here, and they're not. You've got to be careful. Be very careful what you're investing in. If you've got drama around you, run the other way at the moment. I'm being honest. If you are still in a situation that's causing you drama and you are able to disconnect, because this tower is about to. This is how I'm feeling. I don't like the fact that Saturn is doing what it's doing at the moment. Because they keep talking about the Lord of Karma, and I know how that Lord of Karma works. Let me just see if I can, because I feel like I've got to pull. Yeah, let me pull the tea leaf, because I want to fill out this tower. There's definitely something. Oh, by the way, I'm going to have to shoot in like, shit, I'm late. Excuse my language. Shit. November. Okay. Okay then. So we've just confirmed that we're in this month. Oh, this is where I feel like my heart's doing something weird. Can you see behind that tree there's a sun that's about to sort of melt that snow? There's a realization setting in. Are you on the right path, is how I want to say it. There's a bit of an there's a cleanup operation happening. Look, broom. There's a cleanup operation happening here. but I feel I've got goosebumps. Look, you cannot make it up. Look what card has just come up. It says, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. And I've got my unicorn nails. Okay, now I'm freaked out. That's insane. If you are not caught, I'm Brittany, I know. I'm such a weirdo. Someone, who was it the other day? Someone was did something and they're like, oh my goodness, I opened a book and it was on exactly the right page. And I'm like, listen, I live that all day, every day. Like, this is not new for me. I'm a weirdo. So that kind of stuff happens to me all the time. This is the unknown that someone's trying to invest in, but someone's so hell-bent on the physical reality that they don't want to reinvest in something that could be. But spirit are about to course correct this energy because it's unsustainable. The sun is melting that and thawing that snow. The snow has covered that kind of the landscape. The snow has covered the landscape. You can't see. So the sun is coming to shed and shine its energy through to melt. There's I've got goosebumps. There's a tower moment though happening for someone, for a collective. Wow, wish will not be granted. Wish will not be granted. And then it says time to go out and have fun. I've got goosebumps. And then there's a change. So if you've been trying to manifest something and there's been this block, this is the energy I'm talking about, where you think it's one way and then after this portal on the 13th, it shifts. But you need to make sure you're investing in you. Keep positive, but don't rule it out. But there's a tower moment coming. Make sure that you're not investing in drama though, because that's gonna be where. No. Well, let's see what else. What other? I'm gonna have to go in a minute. What are the final messages, please, before I go? Okay, guys, if you're in drama, you need to look. 7 of Swords. This is not good. Someone's course correcting very quickly. Have you got any dates for what for the 13th? You mean for this to look out for? I mean, between now and the 13th, I feel like I'm repeating myself 100 times. Between now and the 13th, you need to be don't involve yourself in any drama, anything you know that you shouldn't be involving yourself with. Like, for example, if there's absolute bullshit going on and you're still investing in it, what are you doing? No, take your energy out of that, withdraw your energy and focus on you, because around the 13th there's a bit of a tower moment here where spirit are intervening. And if you're still investing in that energy, spirit are not going to intervene. They can only intervene when you disconnect yourself. If you're still connecting yourself, they're not going to do it. But I'm going to be real honest with you. This is some fast moving energy right here. And it's drama is on the horizon. We've got a burden based on a lot of arguing. There's too many people involved. There's people that aren't acknowledging truth and that are trying to hide the truth. We've got people coming in and out. There's news coming. You're going to find out some. Look, we've got the Knight of Swords. No, we've got the Knight of Wands and we've got the Ace of Swords. So there's a truth coming in here that someone's going to be learning about, which is again. So you've got essentially anything that shouldn't be. And if anything hasn't closed out that should have done already, that people are holding on to, it's about to be spirit are intervening. So if you're still invested in that and, you know, there's something you could be doing, withdraw your energy, because otherwise it's not going to be the greatest thing to not do. Yeah, again, but then this is the problem. You may have done that, Hannah, but then has everyone else in the chat done that? That's the thing. Because I feel like people that I'm talking to haven't. And so I'm saying all this stuff and then they're not doing it, you know, which all that will happen is the messages will keep coming through until people do it. That's how my guides work, unfortunately. What about if someone comes to your home? What, and drags the energy down? Well, I mean, it depends who they are. If they live in your home, but we've got the Chariot here, so this is building up momentum. And the Chariot can either be leaving a situation or going to a situation. I've got a feeling there's a lot of people running from situations. At 7 of Pentacles. So you've got things that should have closed out that hasn't closed out yet, that Spirit are observing, seeing how people operate. But then when it gets to around the 13th, they're just going to go hit the rug, pull the rug. No, we're not dealing with that, because I think they're trying to see what people have learned. And at the moment, Rebecca, I don't think I mean, you're so harsh on you're so hard on yourself, Rebecca. That's the kind of way I talk to myself, though, to be honest. And to be honest with you, it's the way my guides talk to me. The way you've just said that, though, that just reminds me of how I talk to myself. For goodness sake, Jale, just get a grip. You can so tell that we've got a mixed background, because that is such a European stroke it's such a Greek Turkish thing and European, isn't it? I think it's true. I've been told the opposite for 6 months, so this is hard to hear. What do you mean you've been told the opposite for 6 months, so this is hard to hear? I'm confused. Someone is not seeing something correctly in an emotional situation, so they're going to pause this until someone is seeing things correctly. They said, "Don't give up. He's my soulmate. Just be patient." So did I say did I say give up? Have I just said give up then? Because I don't remember saying that. I don't remember telling you to give up. Not sure where you got that idea from. And this is not a personal reading. This is a general collective reading. So I'm not sure what you're talking about there. 3 of Wands and the Ace of Swords. You said pull back. They said not to. Who are you talking about when you say they? Who are you talking about? And this is the thing. When I'm saying pull back, when did I say? I think you're taking the information I'm giving you totally out of context. I don't remember saying pull back either. When did I ever say that? I'm saying pull your energy in. So how is that pulling back? Pulling your energy in and pulling away from a certain person is in my opinion, two different things. So, I mean, you focusing on you. I'm assuming you've just walked into the reading, number one. That's what I'm assuming. So I'm a bit confused how you've just walked into this reading halfway through and then you're adding up 2 + 2 equaling 50. That's how I want to word it. Thank you, Danielle. Self-work, yeah. And I don't appreciate having words put into my mouth. So if you're going to come in here and start putting words in someone else's mouth when they're giving a reading, I find that a little bit weird, you know? So, like I said, don't put words in my mouth, please. 9 of Cups and Justice. There's balance coming. There's balance coming. Justice. Can you see you've got a mask that's being revealed here. So there's all the things that haven't been revealed that are about to be shed. Hence this kind of grey period, this no man's land almost. All right. So anyway, guys, I've got to rush. Take care. Have a wonderful evening wherever you guys are. Hopefully you have a good day wherever you are. Until next time, take care. Bye.